Welcome to Jonesy's Catch It Crazy Music Biz News. There are famous artists who disguise themselves like Kiss, or Modest Mouse, or Slipknot. This artist is truly unique, and being an animal myself, let me introduce you to HorsegiirL, half human, half horse musician. I did the research, and yes, this is a real DJ, not some AI creation.
You never met an artist quite like HorsegiirL. The German musician and DJ, who goes by the name Stella Stallion, identifies as half horse, half human, both on and off stage. Since hitting the scene in 2022, she's taken the electro dance world by storm with songs like My Barn, My Rules, and Material Horse. If you're confused, that's understandable. Having not revealed her true identity to date, HorsegiirL consistently remains in character and physically presents as a horse, complete with a muzzle, pointed ears peeking out of her hair, and a signature heart-shaped white spot between her eyes. The rising star, whose debut EP, which was entitled VIP, which stood for Very Important Pony, has garnered a cult fan base of over 560,000 monthly Spotify listeners, and she's performed at iconic locations like Berlin's Bergam Club and Electric Daisy Carnival in Las Vegas. This month, she's set to perform at Coachella in Indio, California. Can you tell me a little bit about your upbringing and early introductions to music? And she replied, I was brought up in the countryside, very classic, on a farm, surrounded by lots of animals and nature, but I've always been drawn to music. Nature is a very musical place. Anyone that likes to go for a hike knows that there's constantly a concert of all sorts of animals going on. I got into it more professionally after we did an annual Harvest Feast festival thing, and I was discovered by a really, really famous horse, also a singer, Whitney Houston. Ever since then, I've been galloping around stages, and 3 years ago, I made the crossover into the human music space a little bit more. It's been very fun. People magazine. Who are some of the artists who inspired you, especially as an animal in music? She replied, some of the icons for me were Crazy Frog, Hampton the Hamster. There's a very famous bunny in Germany who is called Schnuffel, who has made some incredible tunes, so that was always quite inspiring. But to be honest, there was not that much of a real crossover. There's amazing famous whales that are legends in the animal kingdom for the amazing whale symphonies they compose, and it's just not as popular with humans. And in another article, she is human, who wears a horse mask. When I reached out to her PR team to set up an interview, I was warned that the DJ never breaks character. The interview never materialized. Presumably, HorsegiirL needed to unwind in the barn before the big show. In a 2023 interview with British Vogue, the reporter wrote that HorsegiirL's team asked him to sign a NDA, not an NDA, an NDA, agreeing not to ask about the artist's real-life origins. British Vogue succinctly sums up her approach. It's all so stupid, which is what makes it so smart. To a jaded observer, this bit may come across as a cheap gimmick, designed to catch the eyes of vice writers and win the attention of TikTok users. Is HorsegiirL a one-trick pony, or are her DJ sets barn burners? On her breakout track, My Barn, My Rules, HorsegiirL boasts about her pedigree in the same way that human performers might boast about their hair and nails. Long mane, big hoof, shiny coat, what's new? Nice tail, good mood. Fans shout along. Her newly released Eat, Sleep, Slay, Repeat, which she plays at the tail end of her set, is a drug anthem for horses, with hay serving as the equine substitute for pills. I heard you got some hay. Got some hay in your stack. I heard that once you tried it, you will never go back.
So it's bad enough that humans, 100% humans, have to compete with AI-generated fake artists and music on Spotify. Now the animal kingdom is elbowing in. Thanks for watching.
Gotta love the Jonesy cat. Jonesy.